Hey guys, it's Olga. Today I have 3 really awesome vegan comfort food recipes for you with a healthy twist. They're made using really nourishing ingredients that are in season during fall. As you might know, cooking with produce that is in season is not only good for your wallet, but it's also good for your health because the food doesn't have to travel for that long to get to your plate, so it remains fresh and nutritious. I've partnered up with iHerb for this video to create these recipes for you guys. iHerb is an online store for natural products and I've been shopping with them for over 5 years now. I buy my supplements there and some vegan beauty and food products, so it was really exciting for me when they approached me with an offer to collaborate. I really love that they have affordable prices and a huge variety of products in different categories. Just in groceries, I think they carry over 5,000 different products. They also ship to 160 different countries, and they recently told me that they provide customer service in 10 different languages, which is awesome for their customers. So they sent me a bunch of goodies to use in my recipes. I hope you guys are ready for the deliciousness that is to come. Let's get started.
The first recipe we're going to make is my quinoa and sweet potato burgers. The ingredients that you will need are sweet potatoes, quinoa. I'm using quinoa from Living Now brand that I got from iHerb. It's organic and certified gluten-free. If you want to check it out on their website, I will have a link for it in the description along with the links for all of the iHerb products that I used in these recipes. You will also need ground flaxseed, tahini, cumin. This is also from iHerb. I love the Simply Organic spices. Their flavors are amazing. We're going to add some smoked paprika, again from Simply Organic, a little bit of thyme, salt and pepper. First, let's prepare the quinoa. Combine quinoa, 2 1/4 cups of water and a pinch of salt in a pot. Bring to a boil, then reduce the heat and simmer for 15 minutes. We're actually going to overcook the quinoa on purpose because that will help to hold our burgers together. After 15 minutes, remove from heat, cover with the lid and let stand for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, prepare the sweet potatoes. I cut the potatoes into 1-inch cubes and combine them with 4 cups of water and a pinch of salt in the pot. Bring to a boil and cook until tender for about 15 minutes. Drain the water and transfer the potatoes to a large bowl. Let cool for 5 to 10 minutes. At this point, you can preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Mash the potatoes and add 2 cups of our cooked quinoa, then follow with the rest of the ingredients. As always, the exact measurements and directions will be on my website at fablunch.com. Mix well, then grab a 1/2 cup measuring cup to form the patties. I usually end up with 7 to 8 patties. Place them on a baking tray covered with parchment paper and bake for 12 minutes. This is what the patties look like when they're done. If you're not going to eat all of them right away, you can store them in the fridge for a week or freeze them for up to 1 month. Now for the fun part, we're going to assemble the burger. I start with the gluten-free bun, then I spread some vegan chipotle mayo on top. I showed you how to make it in my potato wedges video. I'll have the link for it in the top right corner and in the description. Then I follow with lettuce, my quinoa and sweet potato patty, mashed avocado with a little bit of salt and pepper, pickled onions. I recently became obsessed with them. I just want to put them on everything. A little bit more of the chipotle mayo and the tomato slice. Does that look good to you or what? It is so freaking delicious. You guys have to try it. If you're going to recreate the burgers or any of the recipes from today, please post a photo on Instagram and tag me in it. I would love to see them. The next recipe we're going to make is parsnip fries with red pepper hummus. For the fries, you will need parsnips, grapeseed oil, salt and pepper. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Peel the parsnips and cut them into strips. Transfer to a bowl and add grapeseed oil, salt and pepper. Mix well to make sure that all of the fries are evenly coated with oil. Spread on a baking tray covered with parchment paper and bake for 30 to 35 minutes or until the fries become golden brown. Meanwhile, prepare hummus. To make it, you will need dried chickpeas. I'm using organic chickpeas from Arrowhead Mills that I got from iHerb. A little bit of baking soda, lemon juice, garlic, roasted red pepper, organic pine nuts. These are also from iHerb. I love using pine nuts in dips and salad dressings. They're actually used here instead of tahini. Olive oil, paprika, chili pepper, salt and pepper. I soaked the chickpeas the night before. You can also use canned chickpeas to make things easier, but I really love the creamy texture you get from dried chickpeas, so give it a try. So after soaking them overnight, you want to drain them and then transfer to a pot that has been heated over high heat with a little bit of baking soda. We're going to cook the chickpeas like this for 2 to 3 minutes, stirring constantly. Then add 3 cups of water and bring to a boil. Reduce the heat and simmer for 20 to 30 minutes until the chickpeas are soft but not mushy. When the chickpeas are cooked, transfer them to a food processor and add the rest of the ingredients. Blend until you reach a smooth and creamy consistency. This is what it looks like when it's done. I know it's not a traditional hummus since I didn't use tahini, so if you want, you can call it a chickpea dip. But nevertheless, it's really delicious and you need to give it a try. When your parsnip fries are ready, remove from the oven and enjoy by itself or dipped into the red pepper hummus. And don't feel guilty about enjoying these fries. Not only are they baked and not fried, but they're also full of fiber, vitamin C, and other minerals and vitamins. And the last recipe I'm going to show you is spaghetti squash with kale pesto. You will need 1 medium spaghetti squash, grapeseed oil, salt and pepper. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Cut the spaghetti squash into half lengthwise. Remove the seeds, then rub the cut side with olive oil and salt and pepper. Place the 2 halves on a baking tray covered with parchment paper cut side down and bake for 40 minutes. Meanwhile, prepare the kale pesto. You will need fresh kale, garlic, nutritional yeast. This one is from Bob's Red Mill and I also received it from iHerb. I've been buying this brand of nutritional yeast for years and it never disappoints. Almonds, olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper. Place all of the ingredients in a food processor and blend until smooth. You get this amazing kale pesto that can be used as a dip, spread, or sauce for your pasta. When the spaghetti squash is ready, remove from the oven and let cool for a few minutes. Then, using a fork, separate the strands to create squash spaghetti. You can then transfer the strands to a bowl to mix with the pesto, or you can do it right inside of the squash like I did. I think this makes for an awesome presentation. Spaghetti squash are a great way to satisfy your pasta craving in a healthy and a delicious way. So you've never tried it before, now is your chance.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe to my channel for more healthy vegan recipes. Big thanks to iHerb for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check out all of the products from iHerb that I used in my recipes, the links are in the description. I love you guys and I will see you in my next video. Bye.